So Beasley, rookies versus vets, rookies versus sophomore, Nome 6, Summer Madness. It's already, it's already August. You know what I'm saying? I know there's traffic and a few things on the way. Are we still going to be able to see the rookies versus vets again?
I'm looking at doing rookies versus vets at the end of the year. I just wanted to make sure that we had a little more development of some of the stars that we would be using for rookies versus vets. I mean, of course, the vets are already established and known, but I wanted to make sure that we had the right amount of rookies with the right amount of notoriety so that they could actually have some good battles. So look out for that towards the end of the year.
Okay.
In terms of Nome 6, you know what I mean, there's some discussions going on, of how and when we're going to do it. We're just not into doing just battles, just using the brand names of these marquee events and just slapping stuff on them because then people don't appreciate it.
Okay.
So I'd rather not do the event than to do the event and then it just doesn't live up to the hype of what people are accustomed to seeing. But at the same time, people have to understand battle rap is in a transition stage because you have some stars exiting the game who are becoming successful and who aren't battling as much that you're accustomed to seeing on the Gnomes and the Summer Madnesses. You have some guys who are just not performing on the same level anymore, who just can't perform on the same level. And then you have a lot of new guys. So, you've been watching the same guys for 6 years, 5-6 years, that's who you're ready to see, but some of these guys are not the same. So you got to understand, or they're not around anymore. So you got to understand we have to build new and bring in new so that we can have these events continue to go on, and you guys have to be a little open-minded and willing to accept newer faces and new guys.
And the last thing I wanted to ask was, I talked to a lot of the new guys, I talked to a lot of the vets. The vets say, yo, URL, they trying to get us the fuck out of here. Bars over names. The new guys saying, get them the fuck out of here. We about to take over the game. I'm asking, what would the game be without the vets? What would the game be without these niggas in it?
The vets are the vets, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody's talent from the new guys to the vets. You know what I'm saying? I still grant chances. I don't judge battles based on who won or who lost. I judge on who showed up with a performance and attempted to win. That's what's more important than anything. Because you're gonna lose some matches. You're gonna lose some battles. I think it's changing. Before it's like if you lost a battle, there was this sense of finality that it was over.
Yeah, like, I remember.
Oh my God, you lost. It's over. We don't want to see him again. That's not the case. You know what I mean? If URL doesn't have an event, it's not the end. If another league doesn't have an event, that doesn't mean they're over. There's setbacks. This is still growth. We're still trying to figure this out. This is all still new. And it's going to take time to really establish it, but I think this is the longest era that battle rap has lasted at this level of notoriety and visibility. And I think it's an achievement in itself. And I think that we're all continuing to press forward to really develop this as an industry, to make it continue to grow and to get bigger sponsors and bigger names. And as time goes by, people become to get more comfortable with seeing battle rap presented on the platforms. That's why we should go out and we get the Webster Halls and the Urban Plazas and the Gramercies and these big Live Nation venues where you see your favorite mainstream artists at, because we want to give off the same presentation that we're a force out here too. You know what I mean? And I think that's key in getting sponsors and showing people that this is viable. You know what I mean? So, we'll continue to push forward. We'll continue to grow. You know what I mean? And I think that, battle rap is going to have its ups, it's going to have its downs. Sometimes people put out albums that you like and they suck, but y'all still support them and ride with them. Nigga might drop an album and it might have 2 good songs on it out of 14 songs. And y'all just play those 2 good songs and still talk about how he's the truth. You have to give that same level of love to battle MCs. If he has 2 bad battles in a row, that doesn't mean his career is over. Maybe he's going through something personally. You know what I mean? Give it a little bit of time, and a lot of times guys get hungry again, and it comes back around.
What you think about the scoreboard situation? Like them doing the judges to the point where dudes is taking L's. Like you taking the L. You know what I'm saying? If you lose, they're saying a lot of dudes. That's another thing that, after a battle, if they might feel they lost, the fans might tell them, but if they don't feel like they actually caught an L, they could, it's debatable. Do you think, you know, there should be a scorecard or a system or a point system?
Yeah, I would love for there to be one, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I like leaving it open because it leaves things for debate, you know what I'm saying? It's all opinion. People have different criteria on how you judge a battle. Some judge it off of entertainment value, some judge it off of lyricism, bars, vocal projection, energy, stage performance. There's so many different variables that go into judging a battle. What he said, how he affected his opponent, how his opponent's body language was when he said certain things to him. There's certain ways that you can kind of determine and judge on how someone, you know, won a battle, but everybody has a different way. Some people like people that make them laugh and they don't give a fuck about what, you know, the person said that was so lyrical and deep. Some people want to hear bars and precision and well thought out word schemes. So it all depends on what you use to judge a battle and, you know, what the criteria is on how you come up with a judgment. But I mean, I think it would help, but you know, that's still something that we have to develop because this is still a raw, rugged style. This is not like some 60-second time clock shit in a movie. You know what I'm saying? This is more thought out. It has a lot more emotion. You know, there's no mic, there's acting, this is poetry, this is like poetry in motion.
Performance art.
Something crazy. You know what I mean?
Hit him with the gra-da-da-da. The other side smoking la-da-da-da. Like la-da-da-da. So quit the bullshit. We play the sport on some bullshit. Say it with your chest and a full clip. And if you churchy, you can get hit in the pulpit. Cause fuck it, it's task force on the la-da-da-da. We hitting punches in the spot, da-da-da. Feds rushing, we like ta-da-da-da. You know this hustle, it can't stop, won't stop, so bring the packs out. Cop the beamer and black out. Like it's the first brick. Getting chips like the Bulls in 96. I fucked your bitch from the top. Got a new fit with the glide. Trust you niggas don't want nada. It's 12 bottles in this spot.